Kitchen. I'm Chef Joe. Today, I want to go ahead and make chestnut stuffing. Chestnuts, I've had them all my life. I've had chestnut stuffing all my life. I love it. Some people have never heard of chestnuts. Some have. There used to be a song about it, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I prepared most of the ingredients. I didn't think you wanted to watch me cut an onion or cut some parsley or celery. So I prepared everything. It's just a matter of assembling it now. So let's get started. I made quite a bit at one time because by doing that, I can stuff a turkey, I can vacuum pack and freeze portions so that if I want to roast a chicken later on in the year, I can do that. I freeze these portions and they're good for quite a while. To get started, garlic bread. I made the garlic bread already. And there's a mixture of garlic bread and regular Italian bread or French bread, whatever you get hold of. Sometimes some people, and I've used some bagels. I've included bagels into the mix. You've got 2 pounds of mozzarella cheese. I've shredded that already with my KitchenAid. You got 4 cups of Parmesan Romano cheese. We've got 2 cups of parsley, 2 large onions, coarsely chopped, 6 eggs that are lightly beaten, 5 pounds of chestnuts that I've broken up, 8 ounces of parsley, half cup of granulated garlic, and also chicken stock. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is put in part of the bread. Not all of it, part of it. About half. Because mixing everything all at once is going to be a chore, to say the least. The chestnuts. As you see, I've partially broken them up. The chestnuts I used to get raw, and then I go ahead and roast them myself and just shell them. One year, I'll never forget, I was visiting family in the north, went to a grocery store who was purchasing chestnuts, the imported chestnuts, the Italian chestnuts, in 50-pound sacks. So I bought a 50-pound sack. This was about 30 years ago or so. And for about a week, my son, who was very young at the time, he and I roasted them, peeled them, ate a bunch of them. But we got them all set up for stuffing. And we made stuffing for the year. The mozzarella cheese. Let's mix about half of that. The onions. As you see, I've coarsely chopped them. Then we'll go about half of that. Celery. I've cut the celery up, and we'll throw about half of that in there. Parmesan cheese. You can use Parmesan Romano, whatever you have available. It all works. As far as the onions go, white onion, yellow onion, Vidalia onion, doesn't matter. Whatever you have handy, whatever's available to you. And we're gonna go ahead and put some chicken stock in. Scrambled eggs to a certain extent. parsley flakes. Again, about half. And granulated garlic. About half. Some more chestnuts. Not all of them. Not all of them. You can cut down the quantities, of course, if you want to make a smaller amount. Now the chestnuts I get are already roasted, peeled or shelled, and examined, because you don't want any bad ones. I get them in a big box store. You can find them on the internet also. And the onions. Cheese. Okie doke. And mix some more. Now, you want to make sure that when you're done, that the stuffing is very moist. Because when you put it into a turkey or a chicken, it's going to absorb some of that liquid. And if you make it, and also, if you make it too dry, it's going to absorb the moisture from the chicken or the turkey. You don't want dry meat. We're getting there. Some more stock. Now, this stuffing, you don't have to necessarily put it into a turkey or a chicken. You can go ahead and put it in a roasting pan, oven-safe glass dish, whatever you want to use. But if you do it without being a turkey and so forth, make sure you butter the pan, so that way it doesn't get really hard. You don't want a hard crust underneath, and end up, well, not making all of it as good as it should be. I'm going to go ahead, after I'm finished with this, is put it into a small glass oven-safe dish. Cook a little bit. And see how it tastes. Being that there's raw egg and so forth, I'm not really that interested in tasting it while I'm putting it together. When I cook it in the oven, I like to bring it up to about 160 degrees, as if it was in a turkey or a chicken. Because when I put it in a chicken or a turkey, and I put it in the oven, I usually set it about 350, 325, depending on the oven, until it's done. To make sure it's done, not just going by time, but I take the thermometer and I put it. I pierce the side of the bird and send it right to the center of the stuffing, because that's when you'll know everything's done. The center of the stuffing is about 160. You're good. You're good to go. And put some stuffing in here. I'll make enough for a side dish or two. While I'm at it. Okay. Alrighty. Had it in the oven for a little over an hour.
This is me.
And
You do this.
we are looking at
Not to me.
over 160 degrees.
Okay.
So that's ready.
You're right.
I just took it out.
I told the truth about you in the courtroom.
I'm going to taste it.
Listen to your
I
career.
want to see how we did.
Establish that afterwards.
For the first part of it,
You sure? Yeah.
I went ahead and put aluminum foil over it so it'll get burnt on top.
Never mind.
Then at about 45 minutes in, I took the aluminum foil off
Tell me what you have on it so far.
and let it keep cooking
Yeah, we got it in.
for a little while. The amount I've made, I've gone ahead and cooked a little bit of it. I've made 2, 3, 5 small packets of vacuum packed bags of stuffing and 2 larger bags.
Our old detergent. So we switched.
I can freeze those in my chest freezer and use them later on.
And it has no dyes.
Again, I thank you for coming by.
On your skin.
Eat well.